Hello, and welcome to my apartment in Warsaw, or as they say here, Warsaw, or Warsaw as we say in English. This is one of the last days I'm going to be in this apartment out by the airport here on the outskirts of the city. On Sunday, I'm going to move in closer to the city center so I can be a little bit more engaged in what goes on there and maybe even do a little bit of volunteer work. It's very hard from my location to do virtually anything other than I could actually walk to the airport from where I am right now. And I walked for an occasional meal at one of the local restaurants. I have a choice of Thai, Vietnamese, or sushi. So there is certainly an Asian infusion going on in Warsaw right now. Vietnamese is very popular. You'll find Vietnamese restaurants all over the place. In fact, I can think of 3 different Vietnamese restaurants which are within easy walking distance of my apartment now. But no cabbage rolls, which is kind of a surprise. Probably would like some cabbage rolls. My apartment's been really nice. It's very light. I've been able to get out and walk some in the neighborhood lately. It's warmer now. You can feel spring is coming to Poland, and it's been nice. I'm sorry I haven't vlogged recently. I've been meaning to. It's been on my list of things to do day after day. I had some other things come up. I also went through a spat of depression, which I think is very normal when you're living in a war zone. I try to limit my watching of the media from Ukraine because I don't like to be constantly thinking about what's going on there. I've also been doing something that I've been meaning to do for a long, long time, which is I've been working on writing my manuscript. And, I've been working on trying to understand civil society, national identity, things that go on in these societies in the 5 countries of Ukraine, Moldova, Georgia, Armenia, and Azerbaijan. I've been trying to put a framework into place for 16 years, and I've been working a lot on that lately. So that's been why I haven't been as present as possible. I am feeling much better now. I feel pretty confident about things going on, and sunshine really does oftentimes help to break through a bout of depression. And we've got lots of great sun now in Warsaw. The news coming out of Ukraine troubles me greatly. We've got about more than 1 million refugees now in Poland, and my understanding is about half of them are in Warsaw. I will probably be more aware of that when I'm in the city center than I am here on the outskirts, although in my little block of Airbnb rentals, there are Ukrainian refugees. And I always show them my bracelet and say a couple of words in really bad Russian, which may not be the best way of handling it, but they seem to be appreciative of some support. It's rough, and I can't imagine what it's like to have to leave your country with everything. Every day I talk to some people that I know in Ukraine. Oftentimes they're from different places. They're in Lviv, or they're in Kharkov, or they're in Kyiv, or I actually have contact with a foreigner who's fighting in Mariupol, which has been really the center point of all of the horrible things that have been going on the news that you may see. I'm hoping that I can use my vlog more to unpack some of what's going on. It's really hard for journalists to pack in the complexities of a place like Ukraine into 90 seconds. I'm a great admirer of Volodymyr Zelensky during this horrible experience, but there is stuff to unpack about him. There are kernels of truth and some of the allegations that Russia or Vladimir Putin has made against Ukraine, and I want to unpack them and let people understand them fully so that, 1, you're able to discern the propaganda, and 2, so that you're able to have some perspective that will help you make up your own mind. And I'll try to give you some benefit of what I'm doing in my research and helping you to understand more of what may be going on in this part of the world. When I first went to Moldova in 2006, this all seemed pretty sleepy backwater of Europe, and now it's right at the center of everything in the world. Ukraine, I think, is a place where we are seeing a battle truly a battle of what Samuel Huntington would have said, a clash of civilizations that at its core pits the collectivist notions of Russian culture and particularly Putin's agenda against what we've seen more perhaps as Western democracy with an emphasis on individuals. And it's a big one. And we need to be thinking some about it. We need to be thinking about what's coming in the world in the future, because I don't think this clash just completely abates, even if by my hope that something goes on to resolve the conflict in Ukraine. The clash is still there, and it has to be resolved, or there have to come to some understanding of coexistence between these two ways of thinking. So I'll talk some about that. I have some video that I'll share with you.
Прямо возле Пурика квартиры. Суки уебали. Пиздец, блядь, тут накрыло нас. Суки. Просто уничтожили квартиру. Вот Пурика квартира. Вот он пиздец. Расхуячили, блядь, наш блокпост. Пиздец. Вот так вот. Сейчас будем спасать людей.
And then I want to show you this picture of this fellow about my age who's out trying to protect the city. And I greatly admire him for doing it. I'm not going to give names or more details because it could put a target for him by the Russians. And I don't think my media gets watched by the Russians a lot, but you never know. And so I'm trying to be more cautious about what I identify and what I tell people. And that's about it. I mean, I'm planning to be in Warsaw for about another month. I mean, I'm still waiting to hear what's up with the grant from the State Department and what the terms are that will allow us to return home. I have a visa here in Poland for about another 6 weeks, 7 weeks, and I plan to get it home before that time is up if I can. And I could go home today, by the way, if I wanted to, but it would also mean ending my grant. And I don't want to do that. I would like to be able to use the time. And as I said earlier, I'm doing a lot of writing, which is something I won't do at home because I will get involved in all sorts of other wonderful things and the cacophony of my family that I miss very much at this point. So that's an update from here. Sorry it took me so long to get this one up. I'll try to be faster with the next one.